Assalamu alaikum students, Ms. Azma Zahra, your Pakistan Studies teacher. In the previous lecture, we learned about general election 1936 till 37, Congress rule, day of deliverance. Today we are going to discuss about Pakistan Resolution 1940, its causes and the reaction of Hindus towards Pakistan Resolution. Muslim League held its annual session in Lahore on 21st till 24th March 1940. It was a historic meeting as the Muslim of India took a decision which left its deep impact of freedom struggle of the Muslim of the subcontinent. The Indian Muslims had a distinctive national identity of their own which they wanted to preserve and promote at all cost. All the Muslim leaders from Mujaddid Alif-Sani to Quaid-e-Azam struggled hard for the protection and safeguard the national identity of Muslims, and the demand for Pakistan was, in fact, made in 1940 for the protection and safeguard of national character of the Muslims of India. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, who was the greatest advocate of the Muslim-Hindu unity, was ultimately convinced that the future of Indian Muslims was not safe in the united India. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan therefore pronounced his famous two-nation theory and laid down a foundation on which Quaid-e-Azam and Allama Iqbal erected the glorious edifice of two-nation theory in the later stages. These are the group photo or picture of the leaders of Muslim League were proponed or who were promoted two-nation theory, and they were present in the Lahore resolution. What are the reasons why Pakistan resolution was held? At the annual session of the Muslim League held in Lahore on 22nd March 1940, the Premier of Bengal, Maulvi Fazlul Haq, put forward a resolution demanding that region in which the Muslims are numerically a majority as in the northwestern and eastern zone of India should be grouped to constitute independent states in which the constituent units shall be autonomous and sovereign. The resolution was passed on 23rd March, which is now a national holiday Pakistan. Both Allama Iqbal and Rahmat Ali had recently built upon the earlier views of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan for the Muslims to have their own homeland. At first, Jinnah was not in favor of the idea. He believed that Muslims would be better off in federation in which they had political autonomy and a promise that their rights would be safeguarded. But the 2 years of Congress rule and a growing realization that the British would soon be forced to leave India convinced Jinnah that it was time to consider establishing a Muslim state. The features. This resolution was presented by Bengal Chief Minister A.K. Fazlul Haq and seconded by Chaudhry Khaliquzzama. The state shall exercise its power and authority through the choose representative of the people. The principle of democracy, freedom, equality, tolerance, and social justice as pronounced by Islam shall be fully observed. Muslims shall be enabled to lead their lives at individual and collective level according to the teaching of Islam. Reactions. Hindu reactions was bitter and hostile. They referred Lahore resolution as Pakistan resolution and called it anti-national. This was the famous two-nation theory which arose so much controversy. It was indignantly rejected by the Congress leaders, although The president of Hindu Mahasabha had frequently referred to Hindu and Muslims as two nations. The facts on which the two nation theory was based were well known to everyone, including the British. The Joint Committee of Parliament on Indian Constitutional Reforms had stated in 1934, India is inhabited by many races, often as distinct from one another in origin, tradition, and manner of life as are the nation of Europe. Two-thirds of its inhabitants profess Hinduism, over 77 million are followers of Islam, and the differences between the two is not only the religion in the stricter sense but also of law and culture. They may be said indeed to represent two distinct and separate civilizations. Gandhi declared it is a sin and morally illness of All India Muslim League. Now watch the video for more updates.
The Pakistan Resolution 1940. Background: Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was the first Muslim who declared Muslims and Hindus as two separate nations. Afterward, Allama Iqbal demanded a separate homeland for the Muslims of India in 1930. In 1933, Chaudhry Rahmat Ali shared the same idea of a separate homeland. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was an idealist, believed in Muslim-Hindu unity. However, the growing Congress tyranny made him realize the urgency of the situation. On 22nd March 1940, the historic session of Muslim League began at Minto Park, Lahore, under the leadership of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Key points: On the first day of the session, Muhammad Ali Jinnah narrated the situation and events of the past few months. He also mentioned the problems faced by Muslims. He declared that the survival of Muslims and Hindus under a single leadership is not possible anymore. He suggested the idea of a separate state for the Muslims of India. On 23rd March 1940, based on Muhammad Ali Jinnah's statement, Fazlul Haq, the Chief Minister of Bengal, passed the resolution that soon became known as Lahore Resolution. The Hindu press started referring the resolution as Pakistan Resolution, and it later became famous with the same name. After the Pakistan Resolution was passed, the Muslims of India were no longer seeking support from the Hindus. They set out to demand their separate homeland where their religious and cultural rights will be protected.
Importance: the approval of the Pakistan resolution set the target for the Indian Muslims, which was creation of Pakistan. Muslims started to unite on the platform of Muslim League. The demand of an Islamic state grew stronger day by day. Muslim League became the only representative party of the Indian Muslim